Because they're great security. You put them around your window. They have all those thorns, and if anybody messes around, it's going to draw some DNA, baby. So I love them.
That's right. That's another way of looking at it, I guess.
Yeah, and they're pretty.
But,
yes.
but, Bev, you're absolutely right. I mean, obviously, getting a plant that's a little bit smaller, not fully grown, you can shape it. You can keep it a little bit more manageable. Plants that are already at full length or pretty big are hard to maneuver and hard to place sometimes. So, but we have all shapes, all sizes. We can get anything that you want, anything that you need. If we don't have it, we can special order it.
Hey, that's nice. I don't think I ever did a special order. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyways, and now since you're telling us about all the flowers and everything, let's walk through the store together, okay? We went through all the flowers and the herbies, and they have good herbies down there. They really, really, really do. Let's get into the patio area.
Yeah.
What you got?
Well, in patio, obviously, huge selection, a lot of variety. One of the things that we've tried new this year was to actually change the color patterns. We have now what's called custom coloring. So anything that you see in our showroom could actually be changed if you don't like what they offer on the showroom in that particular color and it doesn't match your outdoor decor, as we were talking about, entertaining outside. You can actually change the colors with no cost to you. It's basically not even an upgrade. We just have to order it, special order it, and they can bring it in any color, stripes, solids, brights, pastels. It is available only on certain selections, but it is something new that we are trying, and it has been very successful so far.
Wow, I almost fell out of my chair.
Yeah. Hey, you don't need... we got to go down there together.
You know? Yes, deal.
Oh, God help that store.
We're running to a basket.
Yes.
We should do a live cam right from the store.
Nice.
You know, let's talk about that. That is not a bad idea. Oh, that would be so much fun.
We'll have you Memorial Day weekend. We'll have you kick that off for us.
You know, Dale, I'm going to call you during the week. Let's jibber-jab about this. I think, yes, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Let's take a look at it, if we can do it.
Yes, and then, you know what, also, if you don't mind, the doctors can be checking out all your computers and giving them some vitamin C. And then also from there, now the other thing I got to tell you, I really do, I got to brag about this. People think I'm crazy when I say this, but I remember a couple of weeks ago when the neighbor had a little accident with my mailbox, and let's leave it like that. I came down to your store, and I got so happy because they have all my neighbors were getting these gorgeous white mailboxes, and they're on a pedestal.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of when I was back in Savannah. You know, that old colonial type looky thing. And I'm going, ooh, there's a reason why she banged in my mailbox. So I go down there and I get the mailbox, and Rich was ever so kind, and he put it up. And I'm going to tell you, the thing looks lovely. And then also with a new garage door opener. So now the garage is happy, the mailbox is happy, the flowers are happy, and I'm going, hey.
Bev, they were just telling you something that obviously that mailbox needed to be replaced, so they accidentally bumped into it.
Yeah, I think so. And I saved the old one. And why? Now, don't tell anybody what I'm going to be doing, guys, okay? I saved this old, beat up, broken down, sad-looking mailbox for Halloween because I got the perfect thing I'm going to do with that when I decorate outside with this poor-looking sad mailbox. Yes.
Recycled.
Yes.
I thought you were going to make it a planter.
That's what I thought, too, exactly. But
you know, I thought about it.
Creative.
No, but you know what I'm going to do is, through my journeys, like I was telling you, Dale, you and I were talking about this a while back with Mia. When I was back east, I got an old-fashioned cloth bathtub.
Nice.
And I got it from the junkyard.
Yeah.
I mean, literally from the junkyard, right?
Good, yeah.
And so, my brother helped me, and we drilled some big holes in the bottom of the tub.
All right.
And filled it with all the soil and everything, and I used that as my herb garden.
Oh, really?
And with the feet, it was up on, you know, it stood up off the ground. And so I am in the look for an old old bathtub. You know, and as soon as I do that, and because I got to get my herbies started. So when I come down, I got to get some herbies from you.
Yeah, now's the time. I mean, actually, we're starting to pull back on some of the spring buys for herbs and veggies. You're getting ready. Most of that was your April, early May, so you're getting close to the end of that season. Still got some time to put it in the ground before it pops up. But now you're going to start looking at summer and heat, and even though the veggies like that sun, we need to make sure that you're keeping them watered. And but now you're getting ready to go into more of the hotter months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst part. And then, like the family, what they used to do is they got that cheesecloth and they would make like a little umbrella over a lot of the tomatoes and the herbies and stuff where they got the light but they didn't get the direct sun. Yeah.
You could do the shade cloth. Yep.
Yes.
There are some things that you can do to continue to reduce the amount of heat that's getting put directly onto the plant, but still get the nutrients from the sun and the things that they need to grow.
Well, Dale, I hate to tell you this, darling, but I'm looking at the clock again, and I want to thank you so much for calling in. Would you please bump out your address and phone number, darling?
Well, obviously, we are located on Redlands Boulevard, 1725 Redlands Boulevard. Been there for 13 years. You can get a hold of us anytime. Area code 909-307-8883. Come on in. I'd be happy to have some people come in and say, hey, I heard you on the Bev Show, and perhaps maybe I'll do something special for them.
Oh, thank you. That is sweet of you. And we will.
And then I'm definitely looking at seeing if we could do something live. That would be great.
Let's do that. It's possible.
See what we can set up.
Okay, honey. And listen, say hi to everybody in the store for us. Happy Mommy's Day to you, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Happy Mother's Day to all of you and your listeners. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And if you just tuned in, you're listening to Let's Go Shopping with Bev right here on KCAA 1050 AM. And now we are back to the doctors. Okay, and now, doctors, talking about these computers, you have something for show and tell today. And would you like to show that show and tell today?
Yes, we would.
Wait till you see this, boys and girls. You ain't gonna believe it.
Yeah, while we're pulling this out, we are very interested in getting, we're very interested in getting these computers, at least 100 of these computers, into schools over the next year. And we've launched a campaign. We've launched a campaign where we would like people to go to our Facebook page, okay, PC Care Calamasa, and like our Facebook page and vote for your favorite school in the Yucaipa, Calamasa District, the Banning District, and the Beaumont District. And the particular school that wins, and we're going to be doing this campaign all summer, will receive the first one of these little babies that I'm about to show you.
Oh.
And also, we expect to be able to raise the funds to put at least 100 of these computers into the schools.
Nice.
Okay, and so we're going to be asking for some support from the community. And here's the little baby. It is, would you like to describe it, Josh?
It's from a company called XI3, and basically this replaces a desktop. So, and a lot of people have
really?
Yes.
Show that to the camera. See right there? Let everybody see that. Wow. That replaces a desktop?
It's not really camera friendly because it's really small, but
wow.
That's it.
I get the point. Wow.
So, but that's what's kind of cool about it is it's literally like coffee mug style, maybe a little bit bigger than a coffee mug, but not by much. So,
whoa.
And a lot of times, I know it's been shown kind of at CES, and it's always been kind of one of those things where it's like, oh, it's coming out, it's not here, it's coming out, and so it's like, it's out, finally. So it's very, very energy efficient. Most computers run anywhere between 200 and 400 watts of power. That runs on 20 watts, anywhere between 18 to 22 watts, which is great savings. The more computers you have for your business or school or anything like that, the more computers you have, the more energy savings you have, which really helps keep the budget down.
Exactly. And so we expect that if schools would replace 100 of their their computers with this particular computer, they could save about $40,000 a year in energy costs, and that's pretty significant, I say.
Yeah, that's what basic teacher salary. It's a school, a school project. It's an event. It's something that instead of them cutting something out, or if they have, if their budgets are getting a little tight, this makes up for that. So.
And what a fantastic way to celebrate Mommy's Day.
Yes.
With this computer, because you're helping all of the children in the school. A lot of us all of us have grandchildren, and young people and old people and what have you. And what a way to help some person in one of the schools in our district to get a better education. I mean, what better gift is that to any mommy? I can't think of any. Well, the flowers and stuff over at Lowe's, of course, but this will be, the second best thing to get for a gift. Now, how can one get on board to get these computers into the school, and how can one order one?
Right. Well, what we're looking at, first of all, if you can go to our website, you can go to www.computers with a Z for the numeral 4 schools with a Z.com. Okay?
One more time.
That's computers with a Z, numeral 4 schools with a Z.com. Okay, and there you'll find the information about joining what we call excuse me, our 250 club. And basically what we're looking at people to join this club and for a small donation of $2.50 a month. We're looking at being able to be able to raise the funds to help to get these computers in the schools. Okay, we're also asking businesses to join the 250 Club too, and the businesses we're asking for a little bit more like $250 a year. Okay, and then the larger businesses we're asking for a little bit more. But with the community effort and our technicians and everything, I think that we could do some really good for the schools and for the young people who will be the beneficiary of these particular computers.
And I'm right behind you, and I love this idea. This is going to be on my Facebook by Monday. Tuesday at the latest, right? And so listen, guys, we're giving you these brilliant ideas of different gifts for your mommies or aunties or whomever, sisters, whoever it is, for Mommy's Day. And what a terrific way that you can get your computer fixed at the doctor's. And the last time I was here, I shouldn't be saying this on the air, but the last time I was over there, it was on a Saturday, and they had donuts, so that was pretty cool. And you get your computer repaired, and then you can get the new one that you can order, and then you can help all of our children, our young students, to get this new handy-dandy computer where they don't have one. Exactly. I mean, it's a win-win situation here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I was just notified that Steve Narango Jr. is on the line.
Yes, I am.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, good. And what can we do for you today, my dear?
Well, I was just calling you because I wanted to thank you for the great advice and tips, that you gave me yesterday for my daughter. I took her shopping at the place that you recommended, which was the Rainbow, right there at the Carousel Mall, right there at the same mall that KCAA is at. And, we found a beautiful dress for her. We got her tights. We got her everything except for the shoes. We went somewhere else for the shoes. And on top of that, we went ahead and we bought her all kinds of other clothes. It was Dad and my daughter's day and stuff, so it was really good. And I wanted to thank you, and let everybody know out there that, hey, Bev's got it going on. She knows where the best deals are. And, you're right, so you got to keep listening to Bev, because I love this lady. She's awesome.
Thank you, Steve, from the bottom of my heart. And let's go one more step farther here. What is your daughter